Hi all, welcome back to ARR Education. My name is Reshman and today we are going to do the first part of nutrition in animals. So, as the chapter's name suggests, we are going to learn about the nutrition performed in animals. Animals can't make their own food, as you know. Plants can only do that. So, animals depend on plants and sometimes even other animals for their food. And when they depend on other animals, they just hunt down the smaller animals and eat them, like lions and tigers. And when organisms depend on other organisms for food, it is known as heterotrophic mode of nutrition. And this heterotrophic mode of nutrition is one of the two kinds of nutrition. And animals are called heterotrophs because they exhibit heterotrophic nutrition. So all animals are heterotrophs, including you. Means even humans is a social animal, right? While plants are called autotrophs as they make their own food. There is auto in autotroph, which means they make their own food. Autotrophic nutrition is the second mode of nutrition, the second kind of nutrition. So, types of heterotrophs. So, let me give you a brief explanation of all types of heterotrophs. Herbivores, they only feed on plants. They are simply vegetarians. You might have seen some of your vegetarian friends, they only eat plant material. They don't even touch like a non-veg. So, they eat leaves, fruits, stems, and other parts of plants. So examples of herbivores are elephants, giraffes, etc. So carnivores. What are carnivores? Carnivores are the heterotrophs which only feed on flesh of other animals by hunting them down. They eat other animals. They only eat the animals. They don't even touch plant material. They're simply pure non-vegetarians. And examples are tigers, lions, etc. The third, omnivores. Omnivores feed on both plants and animals, and they are simply non-vegetarians. They eat both veg and non-veg. And most of your friends and most probably the people who are watching this video, I think most of them will be non-vegetarians. And examples for omnivores are bears and most humans. Means, there are some pure vegetarian humans and pure non-vegetarian humans. That's why most humans. And you might be one of them most probably. And the fourth, scavengers. They feed on dead animals and plants. They are similar to carnivores, but they just find already dead bodies of animals and eat them instead of hunting on their own. And examples are hyenas, vultures, etc. Yeah, but that doesn't mean if any animal which is alive goes to some hyena and it stands there, means there is no rule that the hyena won't harm the animal, because if that animal is some stronger animal means it would leave it, but if that animal is like a little weaker or small animal, it can hunt them down also. But mostly hyenas and vultures don't hunt. So let's come to types of heterotrophic nutrition. When we have heterotrophic and autotrophic under nutrition, you can even have more types under heterotrophic nutrition also, right? So it first one is saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition, and holozoic mode of nutrition. In this chapter, we are going to mainly concentrate on holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition, the kind of nutrition where food is taken into the body as a liquid or solid and then further broken down, is called holozoic mode of nutrition. So you all know in every process there are few steps, and in holozoic mode of nutrition also there must be the few steps, right? So there are 5 steps in holozoic nutrition. The first one is ingestion. The process of taking food into the body is known as ingestion. The food is taken into the body in the state of any liquid or solid. Like here, it is taken into the body as liquid or solid. The first part, and that means it's simply keeping uh, the food into your mouth is ingestion. That's it. And what is digestion? Digestion is the process in which the chemically complex food substances are broken down into simpler substances. This is done because chemical complex food can be used up by the body. So even if you may not see it, the food substances you're using are chemically very complex. So if your body needs to use it, it needs to be broken down into simpler substances. Breaking down means it doesn't mean like you say, I have already chewed the food. How much more breaking down is needed? Not that broken down. It needs to be broken down chemically. The substance needs to be changed. So even if you can't see it, it needs to be broken down into simpler substances. Your body does that. That is digestion, which is very, very important. And next one is absorption. It is the process by which digested food moves into the blood and cells of the body. So the digested food is absorbed here. It needs to be stored somewhere, right? It's stored in the blood and the cells of the body. Next one is assimilation, which is the fourth step. Its definition is the process of utilization of digested food from the body to generate energy. Generated energy is utilized by the body, while few nutrients such as fats are stored and proteins are used to build and repair muscles. So after absorption, after storing the food, uh, what use is there if you don't use up the food? So assimilation is nothing but just using up the food, using up the generated energy from the food, and even some there can be fats and proteins, right? They can be used for other purposes. So the last step is digestion. It is the process of removing undigested food and waste from the body. Well, these wastes can exist in the food due to various reasons. A little of waste can be removed by digestion, but if there are more wastes in the food, it is difficult for digestion to work efficiently. Few waste can stay back in your body, right? Like for example, your room is a little dirty and you need to clean it. You can easily clean it, but if your uh, room is very untidy and so dirty that it's very difficult to clean, some things might be left, right? So this is also like that. Even some waste can be left in your body. So this these waste can lead to illness and can even turn into a risk for your life. Means that's quite rare, but still you need to be careful if you do it often. Every time you need to be careful anyhow. And the reasons can be because of not maintaining good hygiene and cleanliness. Can also be because of eating junk food or unhealthy food. So always maintain good hygiene, maintain cleanliness, and eat healthy food. So this can even help you in avoiding COVID-19 also, which is a big pandemic. So let's come to nutrition in amoeba. So you might all be wondering that what is amoeba? Amoeba is a microscopic single-celled organism found in pond water. It's kind of organism, and it's a microscopic single cell. It's so small that we can't see it with our naked eye. We need a microscope to see such tiny organisms, and they are single cell. They only have one cell. And if you know, one human has crores and crores of cells, and this amoeba has only one cell. So think how small it will be. So let's come to nutrition in amoeba. Amoeba constantly changes its shape and position. It pushes out one it, or more finger-like projections called pseudopodia for movement and capture of food. So if you see, this is how amoeba moves. So see how powerful microscopes we are having. They can even capture such small organisms. So when this amoeba senses its food, it pushes out pseudopodia around the food particle and engulfs it. And then the digestive juices are secreted into the food and they just break it down into simpler substances. Gradually, the digested food is absorbed and assimilated like holocyte mode of nutrition. Even if this amoeba is very small, it is can be considered an animal, can be considered a heterodrop. It exhibits holocyte mode of nutrition. So the undigested food or the waste is sent out of the body through digestion. So if you see this first pic here, this is an amoeba with its prey, or you can say the food. This is the food, this is the amoeba. And here the amoeba has engulfed its food that surrounded it. This is the ingestion in amoeba. Here in digestion, the amoeba is digesting the food anyhow because it can't escape because this amoeba has surrounded the food. And here the food, the digested food is being absorbed into the amoeba's body. And here the amoeba absorbed food is being used, assimilation. And here at the last, the amoeba has removed all the wastes or undigested food from its body. So digestion even carries out in such small organisms. Why can't it? So, okay guys. So as I said, this is just the first part of nutrition in animals. Next part will be launching very soon. Don't forget to like, share and comment this video for me and your friends because this can be even helpful for them. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon so that you can watch more videos like this and gain more knowledge to get good marks. And hope you liked this video. You can watch this video again to be even more clear. Bye and have a great day.